Welcome back to the Division 1. In this video you will hear, this is stream highlights, you'll hear us talking about the Division 2, or mainly me, talking about the problems I see like through the years, and stuff I think they could have done to make it better, but pretty much why the Division 2 as a whole is like, it was a waste of time for the most part of it. Like, there was a lot of hours to come from it, but they never really did anything that stood out for the players. But you'll hear all of that in the video. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoy it, as it helps me out a lot. Sub to the channel, turn notifications on, and let's get into it.
Did he just walk for you again, Bill?
Don't know what he's talking about. He literally walked right through me.
That.
You know, if there was friendly fire, I don't think I'd play. I'd end up losing friends and getting moaned at all the time. Yeah, considering we didn't do much stuff with the end game in Div 1, there's been a lot more for us to do. And just the game modes are a lot of fun. And doing all the weekly stuff, there's actually a point to do it. If the Summit was a decent mode, then there would be a point to play. And if there was gear and stuff we needed, but there's literally nothing. And they don't plan on doing anything for like the next year.
And that's at least a year as well, not even like when it'll be.
Yeah, because they say that the new game modes come in at the earliest late 2021. What that really means is it's going to come around like April to June 2022. Yeah. They're saying it's in the early stages of development. It's probably just the codename Nightmare game mode. It will be the refocus of it. And I don't think it's going to be replayable.
You're not gonna hide? Have you Charles on Dill?
No, I destroyed it. I did shoot you in my first aid, but it just gave you one chunk. Right, I'm running.
That green must have been the enemy then, because I weren't getting healed.
Yeah, that was an enemy one. Yeah, see, that's another good thing about Division 1 over Division 2. Like, in the Summit, like, they just kept changing everything around. You would get like your exotic for reaching like floor 100 or whatever, and then they changed it. Oh, you only have to do 30 floors a week now, and it just, none of it has ever been good.
It definitely hasn't aged well, even though it never really did age. But yeah.
I mean, look at the shambles they've made in Division 2, and this isn't ranting. This is just general conversation. They've gone from year 1, releasing their year 1 pass, where everyone gets access to the stuff for free anyway, besides the classified assignments. Those paid classified assignments still don't work for a lot of players. And then you jump into year 2, you get Warlords. It was pretty good, fairly short, but we got more of the story and like a much better sort of thing to the game than anything else they've ever released for it. But then after Warlords, you've got this, oh, you can farm your shade level. And then you had people exploiting it and everything went wrong. And then you had people being banned for a damage glitch. They ran 4 seasons for year 2. And then in year 3, they have no new content, they're rerunning seasons. And then possibly for year 4, they will give us 1 new game mode. Yeah, they literally went from a buggy year 1 to year 2 being the best year they've done, but still not amazing. Because, I mean, they released Summit, they gave us the seasons of the manhunts, they absolutely ruined Fei Lao, and then year 3, we're getting nothing, like, we're getting exactly the same as year 2, and there's still questions around the seasons, like, are people that paid for the season pass, the premium track, behind us, are people that have already paid for the premium track in year 2, they're going to have to pay for it again in the reruns? Other than the rerun seasons, they're working on a new game mode, which is going to be late this year at the earliest, so possibly like beginning to middle of next year. So this entire year is just reruns. That year 3 leak has some pretty interesting concepts that I'd like to see, but I doubt Massive will ever add it. That leak for the new expansion was a pretty good... Like, I know it was all concept, it was like a wish list. If that come into the game, that would be really good. Or I think I said this yesterday. All I would have wanted to go back to Div 2 would be for, like, let them rerun their seasons, do whatever. just change up the exotics, give us a couple of new global events to run, and just like basically give us extra stuff to do on top of the reruns. But they said no, we're just rerunning the seasons. So there's like, what's the point? And that's another thing they could have done, as pointed out in chat. They could have given us some legendary missions, given us a weekly reset on them, just done a couple of things similar to Division 1. Even if it was all ripped from Div 1 and a couple of mechanics changed, it would have been so much better than what we've got.
I got the Tommy gun.
Oh no.
Actual Tommy gun.
Oh no. It's too soon.
Yeah, I know it's a bad time, but I don't want. I'm not gonna.
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
It actually,
Shield,
the
shield
actual Tommy
unlocked.
gun.
Pete, come round here quick.
Drop it for Pete, yeah.
Oh, that was the last one you needed, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you grab that, I've dropped around the corner. I got my shield cache.
Okay.
And then you can keep it. So what we can do now, thank you, Lewis. Right, yeah, I got my shield cache. So if I open up Notepad, I don't need any more exotics, and Pete no longer needs Tommy gun.